Hello students, parents, and guardians. Welcome to Study Skills. My name is Amber Ebling, or Mrs. Ebling to my students, and I will be your teacher either for first or second semester of the school year. With that being said, at this point, if you have not done so already, please log into your Blackboard account. Once logged in, click on the Study Skills link, and you will arrive at the same destination as what you see on my screen now, which opens up directly to the announcements page. Announcements are posted every Monday morning by your teacher. Within the announcement, your teacher will indicate any eAchieve news for that week, general eAchieve announcements, assignments due that week, and so on and so forth. So it's very important to get into the habit of at least logging into Blackboard once a day, looking if there's any new announcements for each of your classes. Now, for the remainder of the time, I am going to be navigating through the rest of the Study Skills class. As you can note, towards the left-hand side of the screen, there are different menu button options. I'm going to start with the Getting Started button and move my way down to the Websites button. The Getting Started button is the first place you're going to want to go when starting in each of your classes. So I'm going to click on that button now. Here is a little bit of a more introduction to study skills, how to read the pace chart for this particular class, what to do to get started, and the assignments to complete are under that. By the end of the first week, I encourage each of you to complete and submit each of these assignments. If not completed, they will show up on your activity report the following week until you complete them. The activity report is another great tool to use as you're moving forward to understand what assignments you have missed, didn't complete, or need to complete as soon as possible. With that being said, I always highly recommend making some sort of calendar or schedule to stay on pace throughout the semester. The next button that you see here is the pace chart button. As you can see, it opened right up into the pace chart for this particular class. I encourage you to print this off and place it somewhere where you can see it each and every day and check off the items as you go. So you can see here, all of the work from week 1 all the way through week 18 is located on this pace chart. Also, you can see my contact information at the bottom. This is one of the few places that you can get that information. With that being said, another requirement of the study skills class is not only completing the one assignment that you have each and every week, but also meeting with me for up to 30 minutes a week. So that may look different for each student. Some students we may meet twice a week for 15 minutes. Other students we may only meet for 15 minutes. And other students we may meet for 30 minutes. It really depends upon the student, how they're doing in their classes, and what help, tips, and things like that I can offer to each of my students. Next is the Live eSessions button. Now the only time we'll be going to the Live eSessions button is if Zoom is not working properly, and I will let you know via email if there's an issue that day. Next is the Recorded eSessions button. There are no recorded eSessions available because all meetings are held individually for this class. So again, we meet via Zoom either for 15-30 minutes a week, and I will be sending you a Google Calendar invite for you to accept, and we'll be meeting at those same times each and every week. Next is the Announcements button. We already touched on this. Announcements are posted every Monday by your teacher. Please get in the habit of reading through those announcements. Next is Course Information. If you'd like to look at the syllabus and learning targets for this class, click on that folder. Grading policies. The only thing I will note here is in order to pass an assignment, you have to have a satisfactory grade. So instead of advanced, proficient, and so on and so forth, you are just striving to complete the assignment. And once you have successfully completed it, you will see an S in the Grade Center. If you have not successfully completed the assignment, you will see a U for unsatisfactory in the Grade Center. Please read my feedback, make corrections, and resubmit. You have unlimited attempts. Next is academic honesty. Please make sure that you complete your own work in your own words. If you're unsure how to cite things, reach out to me. I'm a great resource. And last but not least is netiquette information. This goes through making sure that you have your email signature set up. So if you haven't done so already, please make sure to set that up. You should have set that up during the general orientation. If you didn't, we can set it up together in our first meeting. Next is the staff information button. This provides all of my general information. You can see my email, work phone, my office, home office location, which is the Lindholm building in Waukesha. Our office hours, again, those meetings are scheduled individually. You can see a picture of me on the far right hand side and a little bit more about my background there. The next button that you see is the lessons button. This is where you find and submit your work throughout the semester. So a little bit more here. Let's head into week 2, for example. And you can see here that there's a reading, a short video, and then the SMART Goal assignment. To open an assignment, click on the SMART Goal assignment link. It's usually in green or blue. Once you have opened this, you won't be able to write on this document, so you'll have to make a copy. So go to File, Make a Copy, take out the copy of, indicate a makeshift, well, not a makeshift, indicate your name in front of the assignment, click OK, and now you have your very own document to write in. You can close out that other document to provide less confusion. Once you have your own document or assignment to complete, you can complete the assignment. After, there are 2 different ways to submit assignments here at eAchieve. The first way is to submit via Google Doc link. So to do that, you have to share your document properly before copying and pasting the link in the submission box. So to do that, go to the upper right-hand corner, click on the blue share icon, click on Get Shareable Link, click on the Anyone at School District of, click on More, and then you're going to select the second option on Anyone with the Link. Make sure it is that option. All other options will not allow us to see your work. Some teachers will have you change how you view the assignment. You can keep it on Can View for my class. Otherwise, if you want me to help you edit it, click on Can Edit, or if you'd like me to comment on it, you can click on Can Comment. But again, Can View is just fine. Click Save. From here, you're going to copy the link, click Done, go back into Blackboard. Where you found the assignment is also where you're going to submit the assignment. Click on the red SMART Goal assignment. You know this is where you submit because you see a rubric, you see the due date, and then you see the assignment submission area. Now for a Google Doc link, you're going to click on Write Submission, paste the link, and then click Submit in the bottom right-hand corner. You see it there. I'm not going to submit because it doesn't submit anywhere for me. Now, that is the first way to submit an assignment. You are also able to submit a secondary way, which is via a PDF document. So for that, you don't need to worry about sharing it, but you're more than welcome to. Instead of copying the Google link, you're going to go to File, Download as PDF document. It's going to download to your computer. You're going to head back to the same area, where that assignment submission area, and instead of clicking on Write Submission, you're going to click on Browse My Computer. And you can see here, it's the first document at the top because I labeled it Lily Miller, Study Skills, SMART Goal Assignment. Yep, that's it. I'm going to click Open. You can see it attached there. And then again, make sure to click on that Submit sign in the bottom right-hand corner. So if you have any further questions on how to submit an assignment, please don't hesitate to reach out. This may take a little time to get used to, especially if you are brand new to eAchieve. Under that Lessons button, the next button that you see is the Discussion Board button. This is where you find the discussion boards for the class. As you can see, there are multiple discussion boards here. To get into a discussion board, or to enter a discussion board, click on the title. You can see that there are no items found, and that is because no one has entered any discussion boards yet. So to create a thread, you are going to create thread. You know you're in the right spot when the directions come up. You're going to put the subject of the discussion board in the subject area box, answer the needed questions, and then click Submit in the bottom right-hand corner. As you can see, that Submit button is extremely important. If you don't click it, it won't submit to your teacher in order to get graded. Now, another part of a discussion board is responding to your classmates' posts. So to do that, you're going to go back and click on the discussion board that you were working on. And after you initially post, there's going to be numerous discussion board posts that show up here. So then you would be able to click on any of your classmates' posts, read through their posts, and then click Reply to respond to those posts. Again, key thing at the end when you're done responding is clicking Submit in the bottom right-hand corner. If you need a more thorough video on this process, please go to the How-Tos button, which I'll remind you about when we get down there. The next button that you see here is the Final Week button. As you can see here, for the final week of the first or second semester, there is a study skills survey to complete. This allows me to adjust and make the class more interesting, appropriate, make subtle little changes for my students and their needs. So it's a great way for me to get feedback. So I appreciate if you guys complete that survey at the end of the first or second semester. Next is My Grades. This is where your grades will start appearing as you submit your work. Next is the textbook. There is no textbook for this course, so you do not need to worry about reading any extra textbook or information. Next is the Student Resource Center. I have a middle and high school link, as I have both age groups of students in my class. All you have to do is click on this and it will take you to the first or second semester. You can click on either or. The Student Resource Center is a great place to go to get extra information, see what resources are available to you, find the school calendar. If you lost your counselor's information, you can find that in the Student Resource Center as well. Next button is the How-Tos button. This is where you can go to watch videos on basic processes in the class. So in this particular class, there are discussion boards, so I have how to post and reply to discussion boards, how to take screenshots. This is another item that you will be doing quite often throughout my class through the semester, how to share a Google document, and how to submit an assignment. And the last button that you see here is the Websites button. This allows you to go to the eAchieve library. As you can see here, there's Citation Machine, Clipart, Dictionary, Encyclopedia, and different databases available. So you're welcome to use any of those resources moving forward. With that being said, thank you so much for listening to my navigational video. If you have any further questions or concerns, don't be afraid to reach out at any time. And I look forward to working with each of you throughout the first or second semester. Have a great day. Bye.